Good afternoon, bitches. 2019 is right around the motherfucking corner. So let me let y'all know something. If any nigga think that he gonna come into my life and play with me, I will flip right the fuck out. And any bitch think they gonna fucking play with me,
unreal.
I'm gonna ask that bitch to pull up. And guess what? If both of y'all think y'all gonna play with me at the same time,
oh shit.
it can give combo.
Fire in the hole!
Shut up. More fire. More fire. More fire. No. Yeah, motherfuckers. Fire in the motherfucking hole. That pandemonium is back. It's Wednesday. You motherfucking crazy bastards. You know what time it is. Oh my fucking God, dude. Shout out to the LGBTQ community, bro. I think I got a new motherfucking hero. I think I got a new dude. Can we just take it? Can we just take it from the top one more time? Can we really dissect this, man? You know.
Good afternoon, bitches.
Good afternoon.
2019 is right around the motherfucking corner.
We're here.
Let me let y'all know something. If any nigga think that he gonna come into my life and play with me,
Whoa. Pause that right there, my man. Any nigga that thinks that they're gonna come into his life and play with him, that motherfucker better be from Wakanda. Okay? That motherfucker better be the Black Panther.
Yeah.
Okay? Because this motherfucker's dangerous. He is not playing right here, dog. Oh my God. Come on, let's see what he's gonna do.
fucking play with me.
Oh. Wow. Yo.
And guess what?
And there's more. Stop right there. Can you take it?
That's the best place to pause.
Yo, that pause was awesome. It was upside down. Yo, dude, if we could just go back and after he says his part about, and if these bitches think they're going to play with me, just for the record, he got a little bit more vicious on what he's going to do to the bitches over to what he's going to do to the niggas. I just want to point that out, no shade or anything like that. This motherfucker means business. But it's the statement after that, and he comes over and says, and guess what? And it's like a game show. And what's behind door number 4? A brand new car. He's like, and guess what? And there's more. Come on, let the shit go.
And guess what? If both of y'all think y'all gonna play with me at the same time,
whoa.
Oh shit.
it can give combo.
It can give combo.
That is
fucking awesome. It can give combo. This nigga can. He
now,
got it for
is this person referring to themselves as it?
I don't really know. You see, that's a good thing because I don't want to get too crazy. Right. I definitely don't want the LGBT community to think we're attacking them. No, you know what I mean? Yeah. But dude, what's so crazy is, how could you? It's like, yo, dude, oh my God, that guy is my fucking. Yes, go ahead. I can't. Go ahead. He's landing perfectly with high heel pink boots.
That was a one-handed backflip.
He's like a gymnast with those fucking, after they finish when they're in the air and they come and land and they're solid, boom. Stickler. He is a stickler, man. I don't even know if I should be saying that like that, but you know what I mean. Come on, man. That guy's fucking awesome, dude. Whoever he is, I hope Marvel doesn't really need the help. DC Comics need the help.
I agree with that.
They need to find this awesome fucking guy and give him a fucking superhero.
Definitely.
You know, because dude, he owned that.
Definitely.
You know, as they say in their community, yes,
Right?
he owned that. I'm not mad at them on that one right there, man.
I could see him smacking the shit out of Catwoman, like, dude.
Yeah, no, it can give the combo.
Yeah.
It can give combo.
Yeah.
He let that be known. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. We just had to. That shit was just great. I can't. If you're on the Patreon wall, you're gonna see the video, and it's all gonna make sense and shit like that. Oh man, everybody's here, man. You know what I mean? We got motherfucking G Money. Ryan Buggy, motherfucking producer Mike the producer, and our guest today is my motherfucking childhood friend, my motherfucking brother. That's right, J Raff, you know, my motherfucking brother L Star, man, Mr. Cheek's little cousin, and Miss Kelly's son. You know what I mean? One of my bestest friends ever growing up, man. We've been through it all, dog. The trials, the tribulations, the ups, the downs. He's seen a lot of my flaws. He's seen a lot of my motherfucking highlights. And oh my God, L Star, say hello to the people, man.
How y'all doing out there?
This is the firing squad.
Fire in the hole. Lick shot pandem. Bump.
Yes. L Star is
more fire.
He's not more fire. L Star is half West Indian, half African American. Am I saying that right?
Mistaken.
Yeah.
If you're not mistaken.
Okay.
Allegedly,
you know
that's right. That's
shit, man. It's a lot going on, man. We're fucking excited to have you here.
I'm excited to be here because I'm happy that you're doing this because I know that this is you. You know what I'm saying? This is all you, and I'm happy to see.
Yo, L Star.
That this come together.
I'm so glad you here because there's a lot of these stories I be telling and shit like that. We've mentioned you on the motherfucking show numerous of times on so many levels, man. You were definitely there when I got the Hot 97 lick from the beginning. You know,
that is correct.
You were there. Actually, I was with your big brother J Raff at the time. And our my niece Julia, J Raff's daughter. And that's that whole Sway story and shit like that. How this all happened. Mm-hmm. But you were there, dog. You seen where they were and where I took them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I took them with the blueprint that Sway gave me. Make no mistakes about that, world. You know what I mean? Sway showed me how I was just raw talent. Sway showed me how to be the motherfucker that I'm supposed to be behind the microphone when it comes to radio, but I was still a wild boy outside in the world from the radio shit. So, you were there, though.
Yeah.
You seen the Uptown Comedy Club wave. You know what I mean? Like, I asked Jerry this, and he was stoked. What are your top 3 Jimmy Martinez moments?
Word. Okay. I would say one of my favorite ones is we on the A train, and I think Kasim was there.
Kasim you guys are gonna get to know him from Conduct.
Yeah, you happen to have. You was staying on Clinton and Washington.
Yes.
So this A train from 125th Street goes local to Clinton and Washington. So I don't know if y'all know what a local ride on an A train from 125th Street.
Everybody all
Clinton
over the world
Washington
is listening to this, bro. So you
boom.
gotta get.
That's a pretty
hefty ride,
local ride right there.
A lot of stops.
So boom, we just trying to get there, and so boom, Jim is just like in a rhythm of telling jokes. So we getting in this packed train. So he's like, boom, Jim just goes in. So it was funny how these a couple of people try to shut him down, like try to be funny.
Train hecklers. Yes.
Train hecklers. And I tell you guys, no lie, he kept that train laughing all the way to Clinton and Washington. And we got off like standing ovation.
I remember that night.
And it was just like fell out the door is funny. And that was like, holy shit. Like that, I never seen, that was stand up for real. You know what I mean? And I really knew that this dude could make you laugh. Like he was taking hecklers on like a freaking barbarian and just like keeping the peace and keeping the comedy, because whoever got on was like added. There was like another crowd member, so there was like, "What's going on?" It's like nothing, man. You ain't part of the show. Have a seat or stand up, whatever it is. We're just in the rhythm of just telling jokes, and that was like
that was an awesome night. Everyone was happy on the train. It was just such a great vibe. You know what I mean? It was just, it just seemed like that's what I love about New York, man. The melting pot of all the different cultures, and for just to get on that train where it's not a comedy conducive setting, and to provide that for people and their hearts and their soul to take that with them after getting off work or whatever their day was, ending on that note. I really felt good, man. That was a dope night, man. You know what I mean?
That was hard. That was pound for pound comedy. That was like from the street. That was like on our journey. That was our journey. And it was like, you rocked that shit. I would say another moment, Windows of the World. So we get invited to some shit through Kevin Brown. And he invites us to like
Kevin Brown's on the Patreon.
Top floor of motherfucking World Trade Center before that shit hit the ground.
Yes. That epic party.
That epic party. So,
I can't feel my legs.
Hold up. That Can't Feel My Legs came after this. So that DJ plays Mobb Deep fucking, what was it, Quiet Storm?
Quiet Storm, my nigga. Jim
has some champagne or a drink in his hand, and he slammed that shit to the ground like, and they scattered, and he just turned around and started bopping like nothing. And I was like, yo, this dude is out of control, bro.
I was shit-faced.
Yo, we were super. The drinks were free.
Yes.
I think it was a cool party or something shit like that.
Yes.
Yo, drinks free. Yo, this dude slammed that glass to the floor. I was like, oh my God.
That's when I used to drink, man. I used to get so fucking wasted, man. That elevator ride down from the 101st floor, it was epic.
That's when they can't feel my legs. Right?
Yes, I can't feel my legs.
We made the whole elevator say that.
Yes.
I can't feel my legs.
I heard, L, what about the motherfucking Black National Theater West Indian parties, my nigga? How we used to be out there in the morning, horn dogging those butt naked West Indian bitches leaving. Man, I used to have my dick in my hand.
Come on, man.
Move, man, move. You look at him, Bambi.
Our homies used to let us in on a these dudes would party to 6 in the morning, so they letting us in like 3:30 in the morning. Yo, this dude is an animal, bro. Like these Jamaican chicks got too much motherfucking class to be grinding on you. So this dude is over here like exposing himself, and they're like, yo boy, I'ma cut off your thing, man. Move from me. I'm like, yo, I can't with this dude, bro. I can't.
But those, bro.
They used to party they used to have themes every week. Like they dress up like soccer players, dress up like church. Jamaicans could party.
But
twisted.
This, and in our early teen years, L Star used to work for Funkmaster Flex, the DJ out here in New York City, and I used to work. He was interning at fucking Funkmaster Flex, and I was interning at Duck Down Records. Okay, and we used to go to this most dangerous club that ever fucking existed in New York City. Dude, I seen a nigga get shot in the face right in he pulled the gun in front of Little Kim's face and shot a nigga in the face in the tunnel, bro. Motherfucking the tunnel was the most dangerous fucking club, bro. You was excited if you survived the night. If you survived the night and you got you bagged a bitch that's coming home with you, you was like, you was blessed. You was alive.
The tunnel held like 3,000 people. I mean, I'm not gonna. I had more good times in the tunnel than those.
Me too. I just remembered, but not my nigga. We not gonna sit here and we not gonna act like the tunnel wasn't the most dangerous spot on a Sunday. I said,
I'm trying to tell you, 3,000 people. Let's say you got a problem by the bar. That little 100 people over there is gonna like swarm you off like a wave. Like it ain't gonna even be noticed. Like you're out of there. Like bye. Yo, the tunnel, like the duff outs. I seen those joints. Them joints. You don't, like, if you're on the other side of the club, you don't even know.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Music so loud.
Unless it's like fucking Jay-Z or something get in a fight, which probably never happened. But, yeah, bro.
I remember I was in the tunnel the night that Tretch mushed Jay-Z. And I remember he threatened Jay-Z in the tunnel that night for talking that shit about Pac. I was in the tunnel that night. So, I mean, you're right. It wasn't like it was a huge thing. People that was in that section or in that area saw what transpired. But I remember that shit. That was a crazy... Motherfuckers can say what they want to say about Tretch from Naughty by Nature, but he really about that smoke, B. That's a fact.
Yeah, he's from out there. My favorite night with the tunnel, I think... the first night they did a first 1,000 bitches free, boy.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
When you got the first...
I think that was around Christmas. That night was like, Busta Rhymes was there. Niggas was all there. They wasn't even performing. They was just there.
It was so much drugs being utilized out of there. Yo, no disrespect to Peter Glacian, man. Am I saying that nigga name right? But that nigga had the tunnel and the limelight. He had the nightclub scene shut down. Ecstasy, nigga. This is when E just popped. Yo, bro. I remember, I'm normally a dolo nigga when I'm roaming around. But if anybody knew me back in the 90s and shit like that, and when I used to run around in comedy, whenever I was in dolo, everybody knew in comedy this was my other half right here, my nigga L Star.
Yes, sir.
My nigga Kareem Green used to call you Pigpen, and one day you had to check that nigga. It was like, yo, my nigga, nah. But he used to call me Charlie Brown. I didn't think nothing of it, but when once I saw where it was hitting and you checked them, it was like, but Kareem Green do got a lot of love for you.
And I got a lot of love for the comedy dudes that you try to like educate and put on in this game and don't want them to be suckers to the business and dudes who be trying to like shortchange them for their talent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I extend myself to that because it's the comedy joint. Like, I expect them to have jokes. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I used to work in the comedy club and clean up in there.
The Uptown Comedy Club.
Uptown Comedy Club. I dealt with them plumbing issues. You know what I'm saying?
And he's not even a plumber.
You know what I mean? But I went in for them crowds in the weekends because that was what we had. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like... And thank God for Mo, because she was a very good business manager.
Mo, yes, that was like Kevin's right hand.
And that eye contact made you say, yeah, all right, I understand what she's saying.
Very beautiful woman.
You know what I mean? And at the end of the night, you got laughter that you can't describe, and then it's like you got to see talent that's out now, like, you know what I'm saying, like never before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Tracy Morgan, fucking Mike Epps, Freddie Rex, fucking Rashid.
Rashid
saying?
Thurman. If any of y'all,
Dogface,
Dogface,
that was his shit in the week. Like Dogface,
that he used to come through. He's a lot
turn
of
him up in there, bro.
Yup.
Come
All
on,
come up on stage with all that confidence.
Yeah.
Dogface. He passed away. God bless his soul.
Right.
He passed away in the World Trade Centers when they collapsed and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, dude, Dogface used to rip. A lot of people who came through the Uptown Comedy Club, Chappelle, a lot of different people.
Kareem.
You know, yeah, man. Smokey. Yeah. You know, these are comics that I'm naming that's from the New York based guys, you know what I mean? That L Star is naming, you know, they're and these are some funny guys, you know. I would recommend for you guys to Google them, check them out. You know, Kareem Green, Smokey, the Freddie Rickses, you know what I mean? I mean, the list goes on, but dude, those were fucking awesome times, man. You remember Funk Dot that used to work there, sweeping it.
There used to be some characters that worked there, man.
They always hired different wild, weird, different characters, man. Yeah. Comedy showed me. It's just, it was such a blessing, you know. Just being a nigga from the streets and having that option. And you used to get so upset with me, Al. I don't even know if you remember how upset you used to get with me. Like, you just see all this talent and how I was so nonchalant about it and not really applying myself. You used to get on my ass, dude, about that shit.
This nigga be leaving me outside the club.
Oh, I mean,
like, yo, I'll be right back. Be in there like 45 minutes. I'm like, right back where? And he's like, yo, oh yeah. You come to the door like, oh yeah. I'm like, yo, dogs.
Hey, yo,
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Nah,
slowly. But
see,
surely.
This is what happens. You know, but then you realize what started, what it was. I have to go in, get the shit's, you know, comfortable to go. It's like Troy. It's like I was the fucking Troy doll going inside the motherfucking Troy. And then once they comfortable in their sleep, I come outside of the motherfucking Troy. And I open up the motherfucking gates and get you in.
But you need a side swordsman to hold you down. I'm too, like, you don't leave me outside. You
I
bring
know.
me with you.
But it was those William Wallace situations, man, where I had to trust the situation to get in so we can get. But nigga, once we got in, what was?
Yo,
come
honestly,
on, man. Come on,
you know
come
what?
on,
I
man.
got the point. Yeah, because you know why? It's like hailing a cab in Harlem. Like, sometimes the dark-skinned dude got to step away and let the guy who could get the cab.
Yeah, you can say it on my show.
You know what I'm saying?
White people know they work there, dog.
No, I'm just saying, like, dudes, everybody's too sensitive for me, and I haven't.
We don't give a fuck about that PC movement here.
I get what you're saying.
But we forging through that shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know what it is over here.
Everything is PC.
What the hell
everything is PC.
What does that mean? Private contract?
Nah, man. You know, they're trying to make New York PC, you know, with all these bike lanes and all that sucker shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. Oh, yeah. Bike fucking lanes. These fucking idiots on these bikes think they're really in fucking Vietnam.
Oh, man.
G Money and I were driving around today, niggas on mopeds and shit, driving around the city like they're in fucking 18-wheelers in the middle of the road. Get the fuck out of the way. I miss the old New York, nigga. When you used to ride bikes and mopeds, you had to ride those shits at your own risk. There wasn't even motherfucking headgear and all that shit. You just had to put. It was Quicksilver with Kevin Bacon. Everybody was living that near-death experience. And you know what the yellow cabs are in New York. This isn't brand new. These motherfuckers has been barbarian since the creation of yellow cabs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bruh. I mean, we done been through it all. Man.
Yeah, man. And you know what? You know what my third favorite memory is, Jim? Motherfucking Michael Shea when he let you do that show, and you held that shit down. And you was like, I don't think you seen the rhythm that you were on, but it was like, I finally got a chance to see you doing your own thing, fuck everybody else, and it was going right for you, and no other distraction was going down. And it was like you were responsible for these things. Like, yo, Kevin Hart tour, boom. Yo, come back. Yo, Michael Shea, boom. This leads to this, and boom. And it was like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? And now we're here, and I just like, I want you to...
Yeah, Heartbeat Weekend with Kevin.
Yeah,
Yep,
you know what I'm saying? But
yep.
it was like, you were responsible for that. Like, to hold yourself down and hold down that opportunity, because other comics, you know what I'm saying? And I know how you view the game. Is you're not thinking just about you. You thinking about the platform. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, and I swear, El, I'm so glad that you're saying this at your... This is so crazy because, you know, you're not hanging out with us on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? You listen to it whenever you can. But my nigga, you really know me. Homie, this is all I talk to my firing squad about. The sucker whole shit that goes on in the game. But I really just give them my life, and I'm bringing people that are dear to me to really open up their eyes into my world of who I really am, and not the fucking the images and the rumors and the, you know, because people will say negative shit about you to other people in hopes that those other people won't find you intriguing or interesting to want to be around, you know. And for you to come up here on the show and say, you know, give your testimony, but just to say that piece right there about how I feel about the game and my views and how I'm passionate to help others, that really means a lot. And I know that means a lot to the firing squad, because they hear this and they really already know I'm a real one, but to hear you say it on your own free will, I know, like, they're like, wow, okay, this is really what it is, man.
No, Jim does this. When he believes, like, he knows what you could do, and he's doing something like invisible, but it's like you gotta believe in yourself enough to know that, oh, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? You just need you need my talent to kind of merge this platform. You know, like you got to kind of be tough enough to get that, because a lot of people just be intimidated because, you know, it is true, Jim. It's like, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, you know, you done got a little out of hand in the game, and then people fear that, and then I don't want you to take this platform and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
but you exactly.
I'm like, fuck them. You already got enough substance. You know what I mean? You're like a rock star comedian to me. You know what I mean? And a lot of dudes don't have that kind of mix. You know what I'm saying?
And so the rock star comedian shit, what these motherfuckers don't understand. Can you tell them in the hood how I was being ridiculed before it was popular to be rock starish, for us to accept their fucking culture in the hood? Can you tell them?
He had dudes that, like, block dudes listening to rock songs. They'd be listening like, yo, let me hear a joke or something. And then he'll listen, he'll start singing a rock song on them, like a Pearl Jam rock song. They'd be like, yo, my man, you think you funny? Like, it's daring, but the introduction to it is like, you know, it's making a stand. Everybody around us is hip-hop.
I used to come on to Nirvana on stage when I used to get introduced, all kind of different rock songs.
He used to bust out joints in the train. Yo, just like real funny joints, man.
And
like,
it's so crazy now. These kids wearing like these fucking Guns N' Roses fucking T-shirts and don't know a member of the band and all of that. And that should be killing me. Like, yo, dude. Don't fucking saturate their culture with the bullshit, man. Like, you know, just like hip hop, went through its shit, man. Rock and roll went heavy metal, fucking punk rock went through its fucking turmoil to get accepted, man. So, you know, you can't just disregard it because it's not, you know, our culture that's fully embraced it and took it where it was. You know, I never believed that. I just thought, you know, if you like something, you fucking own it. Yeah. You know what I mean? You fucking just own it, man.
Yeah. You know, to this day, I wouldn't know about groups like Goo Goo Dolls and Smashing Pumpkins if it wasn't for this guy. And last year I went to a Smashing Pumpkins concert, and they had that audio cued so perfectly. Like, yeah.
Oh,
I love that. I love them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make some dope music. And I wouldn't know that if this guy didn't bombard my house and hijack my cable for fucking MTV. You know? I want to watch BET. He wants to watch MTV.
The rock countdown.
He's sitting there watching Goo Goo Dolls. I want to know your name. Look at the dirty. Like, yo, my dude.
Fucking Bush, Glycerine.
Yeah, but Bush is my, like.
You love Calm Down.
Yeah, Bush's album is dope, man. Mm-hmm. Like, some of that shit was actually dope because.
16 Candles? Yeah. Is that what it's called? 16 Stones.
16 Stones, yeah.
16 Stones.
Yeah, that 95, 96.
That Oasis, alternative rock. Oasis.
Wonderworld kind of
Wonderwall.
Shit. Wonderwall, yeah. I was like, man, this is like...
a whole nother dimension, man. Yeah. But, you know, what you know, what you know, for all the firing squad members that's listening and all, you know, L Star is also a hip-hop artist. You know what I mean? We're definitely gonna close out with your single hip hop, dope ass joint, man. But a lot of people, I didn't know when we first connected. I remember when D Devil used to tell you I was gay, and it was so weird because L kind of thought that I was gay because I saw him. He lives in my building, and I saw him, and it was like the first kid that was in my age bracket in the building. And I was like, "Hey, dude, if you want to hang out, you know, I got a Super Nintendo upstairs. Come and hang out with me."
All right, homie, door slam.
Yo, and
Super Nintendo.
And all this other shit, and then our nigga D Devil, who's up top doing 25 to life right now. Shout out to D Devil, man. You not forgotten, my G. He was telling you. Oh, we're gonna tell that story. Motherfucking, he was telling Al, like, yo, this nigga Jim is, watch that nigga. Why's he talking all this slick shit? And then Al saw it for himself, like, how this nigga gay, he always covered around with different kind of bitches. He got a white bitch, got an Asian bitch, he got this, that, you know, and like, what's up? And then he finally realized, when he said this, I was like, get the fuck out of here. He's crazy. And then D-Devil laughed it off and all that shit. But, you've been there from the fucking beginning, bro. Like, when oh my God, Al.
When the Uptown Comedy Club was on the block.
Word, bro. It was his brother, you know, his brother J. Raff, who's also Mr. Cheeks, obviously, his cousin, was the Lost Boys road manager. Okay? Now, I didn't know any of this. L Star never talked about this or anything. One day, I come to his crib, Mr. Cheeks, J. Raff, Pretty Loose, Big Nice, and all these niggas is in the living room, smoking weed, rolling up backwards, and I'm just like, okay, I'm bugging the fuck out. It's the Lost fucking Boys, you know, like Scoops Beavers in the beds, you know. And afterwards, where they and Mr. Cheeks was so, all of the guys, man, they were so fucking nice. So nice. And then L Star, once I knew who his family was afterwards, I was like, dude, why didn't you tell me? He was like, oh, I don't know, for what? You know, so nonchalant about it. And then later on, he showed me him in the video with Mr. Cheeks. It's just a little brief part with him. And God bless his soul, L Star's brother, his right hand, motherfucking Steve. God, all day, you know, never will be forgotten, bro. Dead Zone all day. Fucking, and that's when I really, really knew. I was like, wow. And Mr. Cheeks started coming around more and more, and then he started liking me and accepted me into the pact, and you know they had a little special handshake, and I had to learn it from L before I went further, and then from L to J Raff, and then from J Raff to Mr. Cheeks and the rest of the guys. No bullshit though, man. The guy that I was the most nervous to communicate with, for some reason, you know, he just had this really stern persona. He was kind of like you, Al, but you're just a little more docile than he was. And that was Talik, Freaky Ty.
Yeah.
He was so fucking like, when you bring your shit to him, you better bring your shit correct. And every time that I saw him outside of your presence, or J Rav's, or Mr. Cheeks, like I would be downtown or wherever, he was always so kind to me. So, yo, what's up with L? Yo, tell Raph to call. Like, and he used to run around with these two twin kids. Like, they looked like twins at least. But they were like, you know, like they were just with him all the time. Like, he was so nice. When I heard about the passing of him, oh my God, that was just devastating. And you know, I don't even think that I properly mourned that situation.
No.
You know what I mean? Just because of being in the business and knowing what they were going through in the business, your emotions were focused on other things. Like, why isn't they giving him the right deal for this next record? Or, you know, why? There were other things where we couldn't really mourn, you know, Talik, man. But, you know, we miss him. We miss him. And him not being here anymore, I think, is what demised the Lost Boys. I really just think that he was like the glue. You know what I mean? Like that thing that kept all of those other pieces together. You know, it was just a weird time, and just to see how Raph dealt with it, how Cheeks dealt with it, dude. L-Star, hold on. Stop. There used to be a dude that hang out with Mr. Cheeks. I called him Strong Tooth. Do you remember who I'm talking about, dude? He had the gold teeth. J Raff knows who the fuck I'm talking about. I was with Salima one time out at a Mr. Cheeks joint. No, it wasn't the Mr. Cheeks joint. Those Strong Tooth and a couple of the Lost Boys niggas, you know, was just in Speed, another dangerous club. And she had on this outfit, this snakeskin outfit. Strong Tooth licked her ass from the bottom to the top. He licked her fucking snake suit ass. Oh my God. Yo, hold.
I don't remember.
No. You wasn't with me that day. It was just me and Salima. And we bumped into Strong Tooth and them. But were you with me? I think you had to be with me this day that Mr. Cheeks had. Mr. Cheeks was at Speed performing with Mr. Walt, and the DJ sound nigga was fucking up the sound when Raph already got the shit right. He was fucking it up, and then he started to try to get aggressive with Raph, and everybody mashed them nigga out, son. Even the Speed security was fucking up their own, and they kicked the nigga out the club.
Do you know how many times Cheeks has to check the sound, man? You're like, it's like a concert thing, and it's like he is very, very like spontaneous as far as his rhythm of his performance. So you're fucking up. Like, he already got his vibe going, and you're fucking his vibe up.
And plus, he was.
And then you just,
Mr. Walt was drunk.
Then you just meet. The real nigga in him, and he's just really trying to be nice about it. But it's like, dude, like, you're fucking it up. Like, I heard him say that shit quite a few times.
Oh
but
my
God!
I
got a good memory of Freaky Ty. Like, before his passing, they was doing their third album. And they was doing like they were doing like the ad libs over and like certain verses, and then I kept bumping the mic, and just like you said, like a stern individual, he just was busting out laughing. He was just like, "Yo, step back," like right there. You know what I mean? He just put his hand at me like, "Stay right there," because there was because that's what sarcastic. Cheeks was doing. Like, they had like the gallon of Henny, and it was just doing skits. They was like really filling this album in, you know what I'm saying? And it was like the last time they kind of was like in the studio together, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow. But
wow, dude, that's fucking hip hop history right there, man. You know, another thing that in the hip hop community that killed me, that was an underground king like Mr. Cheeks, was Sean Price.
Fuck yeah,
Ruck
bro.
from Helter Skelter, dude. Like, I helped bury him, you know?
Wow.
Hey, dude, over there, G-Money, there's a rock over on that thing next to the refrigerator. There, on the top, let me get that. That's Ruck, dude. This is Sean Price right here. This is Sean Price. This is a piece of Sean Price right here, dog.
They made him into a...
No, this is, you know when you're throwing the dirt on the
yeah.
This is a piece of all of that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Rock, steel, a lot of different people took pieces of it. Mm-hmm. But this is Sean Price right here, man, and yeah, man, that buried me. Yeah, man. Yeah, you can put that right back where you got it from, man. You know, inshallah, everything is still good with him. You know, he was a Muslim. You know what I mean? He had a Muslim burial and all. And out here, we take things for granted on a day-to-day basis. And we don't acknowledge the small things, man. But, you know, we really, really, really have to start acknowledging them. You know what I mean? Like, we've had a lot of dope times. Like, L-Star and I, we always find ourselves meeting the most interesting unicorn characters of the world. Okay? We have a fucking video. What about these dudes that we bumped into, the dope fiends, at Dunkin' Donuts on 125th Street?
On the way to a comedy show.
Dude.
Minding our business.
Our business.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
The Care Bears, what did we do?
They came into existence.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Out of nowhere.
We're Care Bears. This is what we are. L-Star and I are fucking Care Bears.
We break up fights. We don't want you arguing with your thoughts or whatever the case may be.
None of that.
None of that, man.
None of that whatsoever, man. So we're going to play this clip, man, of us bumping into these dope fiends and fresh out the hospital and right back to their fucking antics of getting doped up. And it's so interesting to see how the main dope fiend that's fiend out on the floor couldn't respond to nothing I was saying until I started to give him the knockout countdown.
Oh, man.
For some reason, when you give Spanish motherfucking dudes the knockout countdown, they respond. And if you don't believe me, watch this video, man. For all you motherfuckers that can't watch the video, I'm so sorry about that. But what we're going to do, because there's a 2-part to this video, all right? What we're going to do is we're going to give you this clip. We're going to show it. G-Money, cut this up for them so that they can see this crazy shit we're about to show them. But the other shit is going to be on the Patreon wall. Like, you guys, come on, man. All I've done ever since I've touched this microphone and Fire in the Hole has launched was give you guys nothing but dope shit. You know, they wanted to make this, you know, Mr. Cheek's cousin and all that shit, a Patreon wall. I was like, no. Just because we got a Patreon wall, that doesn't mean that we're going to save all the heat for the Patreon. No. We're going to keep giving them what the fuck we giving them. But y'all got to know that we need y'all help. We need your help, firing squad. We can't do this on our own. We're doing what we can do. And I'm going to keep doing what I can do. But make no mistakes about it. We need your help. Go subscribe. You want to donate, please donate. Do your part, man. But all of the ill shit is going to the Patreon wall. That's where you're going to get. And it's not like a Ford thing and different, all that tears and all that shit. I told you guys, I'm posting any and everything all the time on my shit. Straight the fuck up, man. You guys deserve it, man. Why not? Fuck out of here, man. But no, we need y'all. We need y'all, man. And I didn't think it was going to be this real and stuff like that. But shit, man, it's real. So, you know, if you guys want to make a donation, fucking do that. You niggas got my number, 917-792-1593. I feel like this is a motherfucking fundraiser joint, you know, that Jerry Lewis used to do when he used to talk. I miss Jerry Lewis so much, man. Oh, I used to love his movies as a kid growing up. But, yeah, man, we need y'all. But we're going to show y'all this. And they didn't want to show y'all this. We're going to save this for the... Nope. G-Money, cut this shit up and let the people see this shit because they got to see this shit. And the second part of this is going to be on the Patreon. So if you guys want to see it, man, you know what I mean? And I got a treat for y'all. We got a brief interview with Lollipop and why he's going to answer who's trying to steal my mother's apartment. So first and foremost, let's get to the dope fiends. Let's get to the dope fiends in Dunkin' Donuts on 125th Street in Harlem, New York, as the Care Bears do their part.
What the fuck is going on? This guy. Oh, that's his man?
My best friend, man.
Oh. Why? What happened?
He just came from
Oh, he's got the hospital bandage.
got a bad drinking problem.
Oh.
His girl lets him sleep on the street for 5 years.
Oh.
Come on, guys. See the picture.
This is crazy. This is crazy. We just want to help him.
We're the Care Bears.
Yeah.
We're the Care Bears, and we care about...
You seem like you got... Are you a nurse? Are you a doctor?
I just came out of the hospital.
Where's your band?
Squad band is over.
Are you alive? Are you okay? Are you...
I took you guys the wrong way. You guys,
All right. Way to
you
go.
got love.
Yeah, we do, man. He's a good guy. This guy's a good guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets up on the count. 6.
Stop right there, son. If you motherfuckers...
Bro, we was really trying to help this dude, bro.
If you motherfuckers want to see the rest of that shit, you gotta go to the Patreon. This shit is so crazy, man.
Oh, yo, Jim, you got pictures of the night with the watermelon?
The picture with the war. Oh my God! You know what? Yes, I do have pictures of the watermelon. You remember this shit? Look at that shit right there. Yup. There it is right there. There it is right there. Yup. There it is. Yes, that was a crazy night right there. That was a crazy motherfucking night right there, man.
This dude was passed out.
Passed the fuck out with a watermelon. Yeah, that was just a wild night, man. Yo,
It was like a crime scene.
it's just so much. It's just so motherfucking much. Hey, man, that was a crazy night. I know you guys have been responding. I know you guys have been responding to Lollipop, and you guys want to meet who Lollipop is. Well, in my family, guys, let me just say this. I don't know if I said this. I think I said this before, okay? But I'm kind of like Trishan.
I get it right. All right.
What's his name? Tristan from Legends of the Fall.
I thought you were going to say Tristan Thompson.
No,
from Khloe Kardashian.
I'm like in Legends of the Fall. Yes. What's Brad Pitt's character in there? No, because I'm about to explain something about me and why my family, why we're so dysfunctional, and how I play my part in the dysfunctional.
Tristan Ludlow.
Yes, Tristan. I'm like the Tristan of my family. I'll fucking disappear for like 2-3 years with no contact with nobody. And then I'll just reappear. You know what I mean? Well, I disappear. Well, I wasn't in my sister's life for like almost 8 years. And I fucking reappear, and she adopts this fucking kid, Lollipop. And I'm still blown away by this kid. I'm still blown away by him, but he's the one that's alarmed me about my sister trying to steal my mother's fucking apartment.
Oh, really?
And Lollipop is my little sister's adopted son. But he really likes my mom, and he likes his living situation where he is with my mom, so he wants to protect that. So this is Lollipop right here. And we had to this is Lollipop. Meet Lollipop, everybody.
Lollipop? Who is trying to steal my mother's apartment?
Mama's, I guess grandma just told me that she took Mama's took her name off and put Rihanna on.
Yeah. I remember you told me that too.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how she moving, and I don't like how she done. Grandma said she don't like that. She said she feel like Mama's just.
At what age did my sister adopt you, Lollipop?
When I was 16.
When you were 16? Okay. Let me ask you this, man. Do you think it's okay what they're doing as far as trying to steal the apartment from my mommy, Lollipop?
No, I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
Well, I thought that all this time, Lollipop, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23? I thought you were 16 or 17 or something. Wow, you're 23.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Is there anything that you would like the world to know before you get out of here, Lollipop?
I just want Mama to just do the right thing. She fucking up right now. I don't like that shit. Grandma, Grandma she had her little faults and everything, but she can't be, what she doing is not
This nigga's
good.
a devil. My last thing before I get out of here, Lollipop, is this. Can you say fire in a hole?
Fire in the hole.
All right, man. Way to go, Lollipop.
That's Lollipop, guys. Hey, you know,
He needs a GoFundMe page.
he needs a GoFundMe page would be awesome for him,
About
man.
this situation.
I don't know where he's coming from.
He's catching fire in the hole, Jim.
He is a little slow, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know. I mean, Firing Squad, when you guys see this video, you guys got to tell me, what do you think about my adopted nephew? Okay? Lollipop. Am I bugging or am I being mean if I'm thinking he's slow or something? Like you tell me what you guys think. But he's not all the way slow because he was smart enough to alarm me about my mom's apartment trying to be stolen by my little sister Shara. So it's just like, enough is enough, man. Enough is a fucking enough. I can't fight that. I can't fight that at all, man. I really can't. I really love that Lollipop is here. And he's here to stay, guys. There will only be more Lollipop on a Patreon wall, too. Yes, guys. We need you guys to go to that Patreon. Y'all don't understand. Like, it's real shit. Fuck that. If Kevin Brennan can fucking do it, why can't I? Fuck that. And I ain't got a persona. This is the real me. Firing Squad, I need y'all to hold me down. Nah, fuck that. Y'all niggas better go subscribe to Kevin Brennan's Patreon too, man. Don't even play around. Like, that nigga got kids too. Don't be playing around. Y'all know how Liz give it up. You know, that's my baby, man. She's working with Kev now. He's got back in the comedy club and, you know, she's doing the right thing by him. So, come on, help that wave with him. You know what I mean? But shit, man, we need y'all more than y'all know. Real deal Holyfield. And that's really the real deal Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. I take a piece of that.
What's going on in the comedy game these days?
Well, I you know, everyone's talking about the Tiffany Haddish thing. Okay? Tiffany Haddish and I were on the phone yesterday. And we spoke. Everybody, you know what's so crazy to me? And me and the sister was on this show together, according to him and her. And I put in the phone call, and I didn't even think she was going to call me back. I'm not going to front for y'all, you know, saying that me and Tiffany Haddish, it's not like it's a Kevin Hart relationship and I, or Corey Holcomb, or a Donnell Rawlins, or Michael Che. It's not like that, or El Star and I, you know, but we used to be on this show together on Centric and on BET called According to Him and Her. It was created and executive produced it by John Mark up at BET. And Tiffany was from out in California. She, you know, I found out she lived out in Compton and all that shit on set. And she used to come through like a fucking rock star. Always super fucking nice. And she's kind of a big deal then too. You know, not for nothing. Like, she was shaking and making moves in LA at the time beyond According to Him and Her, you know, and she could have been a real bitch, but she was so humble and so sweet and so nice. So let me tell you motherfuckers something. All right? And I want y'all to listen to me very carefully. And I'm going to keep it all the way a stack with y'all. I never lie, I don't hold no punches or nothing like that. Niggas ain't going to sit here and say Tiffany Haddish is not funny. She may not be the funniest. And to keep it all the way a stack, I told my big sis that her funny needs to catch up with her fame. That's it. It's nothing. Her acting and all that shit is where it's supposed to be. You know, like, and people can't keep saying, oh, she's the same person and say, motherfucker, Al Pacino's the same motherfucker in every movie. Denzel Washington is the same motherfucker in every movie. Motherfucking, there's certain motherfuckers that got certain styles that are the same motherfuckers in it. Robert De Niro. It don't stop. It don't stop. It's what they are. It's what what you guys, the Matrix painted them out to lure you guys in to pay for. Okay? That's what it is. Now, Tiffany's always been a sweetheart. Okay? And when I say that her funny needs to catch up with her fame is because, homie, she's in a whole nother zone right now, bro. And she's still hitting stages while she's filming films. After she films and she's a rap, she tries to run and go see if she could get on the stage. While she was out filming Girls Trip, listen to this shit, man. Out her mouth. She's looking around in New Orleans to motherfucking do comedy. And there's no fucking comedy clubs. So she had to go to a place where there was just a space where it's like a bar or something like that and make it a comedy night. So motherfuckers is quick to throw stones. Damn it, man. I mean, why can't we be happy for someone that gets out of the place that we're at? Why can't they be the light in the window in the storm for us? That it's just so bothersome. I say the things about her being a sweetheart because the sweetheart thing is what's gotten her in the place that she is. Tiffany just recently bought a house last year. You know how many times she slept in her bed last year, dog? Out her mouth. 28 motherfucking days, dog. 28 days out of the year. She hasn't had a time to celebrate none of her achievements for 2018. It's go, 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 go. Now, huh?
Tiffany.
Yeah.
I'm like, keep going, but go ahead.
But yeah, for sure.
You know.
And every comic that's listening right now, you guys know what I'm talking about when you're on that grind. And that's why Kevin Hart got motherfucking Nate Smith to keep niggas away from him that's trying to pull him in a million different places. Tiffany paid for her own jet to get to Miami. She gets to Miami. When she gets there, she's saying to herself she should take her ass to sleep. But her phone is ringing, ringing, ringing. A million different people calling her, asking her if she's there, pulling her a million different places. And because she's a sweetheart, and I'm going to just say what I see, she doesn't want nobody to feel like she's alienating them. She doesn't want nobody to feel like she's changed. But what my baby girl doesn't realize, it's not her that's changed, it's the people around her that's changed. She's still the same her, and she's got to keep moving. I told her at this point, you have to get selfish. You have to get selfish and start focusing on priorities. And what are the priorities? First is your mental health, and then your physical health. When I said these things to her and I told her I have somebody, I don't want no money. I don't want no opportunity. I don't want nothing. I just want to protect the fucking realm. Because that's what a real nigga's supposed to do. Yo, bro, like, there's no voice for young girls in the ghetto, man, in the hood, and trapped in the trenches, B, that's vibrant and young. Like a Tiffany Haddish. For her to be in that place and to be able to inspire. Nigga, when I was on the phone with her, you know where she was heading? She was driving. I'm hearing all the pandemonium and all that shit. Baby girl was driving to a jail where to speak to 15 girls that's being released into the world. Shorty was deadbeat tired. If any of y'all, any of the comics that know Tiffany, you watching, you guys are seeing the same shit. It wasn't her just bombing. And you know, the whole Cat Williams, everybody was like, oh, Cat Williams isn't, he ain't lying, he ain't this, Yo, listen, bro. Nobody ever said that Cat Williams was lying or nothing like that. But nobody's going to sit here and just say that Tiffany Haddish is not funny. She may not be the strongest wolf in the pack, but nigga, guess what? She in the pack. And we're going to help her. We're going to help her. I went and got Marshall Brandon, nigga. One of the dopest writers in comedy right now, dog. He writes for fucking Laugh Tracks on True TV, and he writes for Comedy Knockout on True TV. And Marshall B Comedy on Instagram. One of the funniest comics, fucking line for line, my nigga. Like, his flow on stage is impeccable. I mark my words, 6 months from now, Tiffany follows the motherfucking regiment and sticks to it. She go be, watch, I promise. But every fucking comic bombs, nigga. I've bombed to the point where a bitch said some wild shit to me at the joint at the end of the show, and I said, what? That bitch said, what? And kicked me in my dick. I'm dead serious. That bitch had on Reebok pumps, nigga. With the basketball on the tongue that you pump up. I'm dead serious, my nigga. And you know what she said? Boo! After that bitch kicked me in my dick. You was fucking corny up there. How dare you speak to me? I've been through it all. I've bombed so many times, nigga. It took me so long to get to the place I am on stage. And there's still some nights, nigga, it's not easy. I get nervous every night when I'm about to go on stage, bro. And the nights that I'm not nervous are normally the nights that I don't do well. But she is a precious gem, man. I know a lot of people, you know, they don't like her, and they don't even really know why they don't like her. But instead of you focusing on the things that are highlighted for you, investigate the things, the positive things, so you can put it on the Libra scale correctly and weigh it out. You know, that's all I'm saying. Like, yo, dog, homie, y'all know I got haters. Y'all know I got niggas that constantly talk shit, but y'all know I just don't give a fuck. Fuck, I look like building my day around these hoe-ass niggas, nigga. I'm gonna keep it shaking. Tiffany gonna be all right, man. She's got a good heart, and she got people around her that genuinely love her. There was people hitting her up. She was telling me, calling her, talking about, you know, they can find her a decent writer for this X amount of number. Marshall Brennan, one of the top line motherfuckers. And we just going in there for the love, nigga. Because we're here to protect the realm, nigga. We're the real night watchmen. We're on the fucking wall for real. Call me Jon Snow. Yeah. Yeah, motherfuckers.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
L-Star. That's one of my favorite. Yo, dude, I'm telling you, son. This lady was talking. This white lady was on the LIRR, and I was headed to a show out in Long Island, and she was talking to her husband about Game of Thrones. This is when the shit was just still in season, popping, like maybe season 3 or season 4, whatever. And dude, like season 4, it was season 4, and she was talking to her husband, and she was mentioning Jon Snow, and I said, "You know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing." And she looked over, and she instantly felt safe with me sitting across from her. Like, that made me feel good. Like, wait, you know, settle things disarms white people, man. Settle things. You gotta just gotta look into what floats people's boats, man. Like, we got to get over this. A new year, y'all. I know it's getting real. this agenda that they've been pushing, this whole racial shit, it's coming. It seems like it's crazier because the media keeps highlighting the bullshit. But there is such a strong movement of love that's rippling. And let me tell you, you know it's serious when white people are getting tired of white people shit. This is when you know it's getting real, bro. So all I'm saying, man, let's stop complaining. Let's combat the world with love. Let's start finding our way to help each other, dog. Like, the phone calls that I'm getting and the people that I'm speaking to, like, yo, dude, that shit, you guys, y'all think it's crazy when I pick up and I'm talking to y'all? Y'all got to know it's crazy for me that I'm talking to you guys. And I know to some of you motherfucker, my cell phone number is like a suicide prevention line. You know what I mean? So I definitely take the call. I'm not going to leave you niggas hanging. You know what I'm saying? But this is what motherfucking Mike the producer, G Money, excuse me, one of you guys, they want to shout out our Patreon Spartans. Okay? Our Patreon, you know, they're Spartans, but dude, they're like an elite. Although Spartans were like an elite, you know, but for the whole firing squad, you know, they're like a SEAL team or a special ops team. Yeah, like, okay. Yo, I need you guys to keep a record of everyone. The first 1,000 motherfuckers. 1,000 strong. That's our joint, and that's not a lot at all.
1,000.
That's not a lot at all. But the first 1,000. After that, dude, these are going to be our fucking platinum members, bro. Like, it will never change for them. You know, if we do happen to get some crazy wild main event where it's like, oh, dude, you got it. This has got to go. You know, the number's never going to change for them. I don't give a fuck. Because what they're saying to us is that they really, really fuck with us. These are the real firing squad members right here that's like on the front line. They're not the niggas in the back at the base in the office doing the paperwork and making paper planes in the office and shit like that, you know? Nah, these are the niggas that's on the front line. Taking motherfucking grenades in the trenches.
What about
yo, man?
The first 300.
Nah, we're 1,000 strong. We're 1,000 strong, bro.
1,000?
1,000 strong, bro. And yeah. You know what I mean? 1,000 strong, man. Start reading off some of these people's names, man.
Keep in mind while we're reading this, so we don't upset anybody, that we're doing this Thursday before this comes out.
So, yeah, I just want to get this close for you.
I was just say, keep in mind that we're recording this Thursday before this comes out. So if we get some more in between, then we're a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but you know, everyone
that they're due. But
dude, every time we get people, we're gonna read the whole list off.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hide nothing from these people. Absolutely. We want them to see what our numbers are. We don't give a fuck. You know, they're low. But you know what? They're a special elite group that really believes in us. Mm-hmm. And that's all I see. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not looking at the 1,000 or whatever number that we're missing to make that 1,000 strong. We know that the 1,000 strong is coming. You know, like the motherfuckers that's listening, they know they're en route. Mm-hmm. They're headed to the battlefield. You know, you can't just snap your fingers and motherfuckers there. But, homie, we're going to acknowledge them because they're important. There is no need to pay for shout-outs and none of that weirdo shit here. We're not built behind gimmicks and stuff here, man. So, go and let that elite special ops team of the firing squad that's on the Patreon wall, let the motherfucking world know who it is, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. We'll start with Kenny Lofgren, our guy. He was
yes, sir. That's my little heart.
I don't think it was launched for probably more than 45 minutes before he was joined and tweeted at us, let us know that he was on there. He was the first one.
Yes, he was, and he called me. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Wish me a happy New Year. All that. That's my little G right there.
Hell yeah. We got Kamal Hanks, Thomas Jackson, the man Randy Caruso.
Fucking Randy, to everybody. That's my lead guitarist in my band.
Rob Browning.
Fucking Rob, man. Is that Lefty Nero?
Yeah.
That is our fucking guy.
Yep.
That's our fucking guy.
He's was all over the YouTube clips. He's a big fan of those. Josh NH. I'm just going off the names off Patreon, so if you guys want to go by something else, and I'm just calling you by your first name because we got Alex and Colin here, but I don't have your last name, so hit us up and let us know what you want to be called by when we shout you out. Colin Henderson, Edwin
Quinones.
Way to go, L Star, because I did not know what the fuck that was.
I was stalling for you guys to jump in.
You would have been left out there to dry, nigga. Quiznos. Yeah, go ahead.
James Halton. We got Jason Abrams. Wow. Joe Statel. Joe Statil. And Josh NH. I don't know if I said him.
Yeah, you said
Josh
that.
NH.
Wow.
14 strong for right now.
14 strong,
yeah.
Headed towards 1,000. You know what I mean? Those are the motherfuckers that's there. And I know it don't seem like it's nothing, my G's, but it's everything to us. It's everything to us. And that's a fact. I don't give a fuck what nobody may say or think or look at this as a reflection of failure. Absolutely not. Fucking before October 31st on Halloween, we launched. This was just an idea. This was just me talking to a bunch of shit. I'm going to do this. And then it happened. I didn't think that you guys were going to really fucking fuck with me like this. And you guys totally did. And we're so humbled over here at Fire in the Hole. We're so humbled. And thank you guys so much. I promise to keep the Patreon content super lit. Y'all not paying that $5 for no reason. Fuck the scheduling shit that they got up there. I'm telling them, because I'm always in the streets getting into some dumb shit. Every time. I know y'all love raw, unproduced shit. I'm giving y'all that. And there's always going to be something uploaded. Check that shit every day because you never know. But this is what it is. I promise to keep that Patreon wall super lit for you guys, man. Damn it, man. I'm wow. 14 people is fucking with us. That's so crazy, dog. Like, I wouldn't have even thought 5 people. It's 14? Are you fucking serious? Oh, man. We need a Ric Flair. Woo! We need a nature boy out this motherfucker, man. Dude, man. I want you guys to continue to keep calling. Call me. I'm not gonna run from you guys. I'm not gonna be weird with you guys. Same old shit, man. 917-792-1593. Mike, the producer Mike gets his head going all crazy whenever I give my number out. He's got, oh my God, you guys.
On satellite radio tonight, too.
Listen, this is how I want to fucking, this this has just been a hell of a beginning of a new year, man. You know, oh my God, there's so much happening over here. We're firing a whole guys that we got lined up for you guys this year. And, you know, once we got everything finalized, we're going to say it. But, you know, there's been a lot of major support from all of the legions of skanks, the skank family, you know, Louis J. Gomez, Big J. Okerson, Dave Smith. Shout out to Christine and motherfucking Big J. Okerson and Dan Soder for fucking having me and the firing whole family along with the firing squad, because if they have me, they have all of us on Bonfire. What a great fucking experience. Oh my God. It was just like, it was just like memory lane. It was just like talking with your crazy cousins that you haven't seen in a while, or your crazy brothers. And it was just a great fucking episode, guys. Bonfire, if you don't know about it, Series Rec Radio.
Comedy Central Radio.
Comedy Central. Go ahead, you say. I'm sorry.
Comedy Central Radio and Sirius XM. I'm not sure about the channel number, but I know it's Comedy Central Radio.
That's okay.
I probably shouldn't even said that.
Yeah. Probably get that right before we get up out of here, man. Now, before we wrap up, okay, hip hop is, you know, in a weird place, you know, but I'm in a place where I want these young kids to be able to express themselves. I am not mad at these young kids. I like the little Quavo guy. I think he's adorable. I think he's a sweet little kid, man. You know what I mean? He looks real happy, fun with those eyebrows. His eyebrows are always up, and so, you know, like, I like all of those guys, man. I hate the fact that fucking Takeoff and Cardi B's going through what they're going through, but
Takeoff.
I mean, Offset. I said Takeoff, yeah. Look at me. Fucking me and pop culture. Anyway, Al, you've always been one of my favorite fucking artists, man. Even when we used to be in your room freestyling back in the days with the motherfucking legendary door. L-Star's got a hip-hop door. Okay? I swear to God. With stickers and signatures and all kind of wild shit from the 90s. And
I got Freaky Todd signature.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking do. Yes, you do. Jeff Starr fucking drawing.
No, Freaky Todd drew that stick figure.
Oh, word?
He jacked up everybody's name. He said, I am the Lost Boys.
Oh, that's awesome. I never knew that, Al. I never fucking knew that, man. You know, I know I love this show, man, you know, because, I know my passion, my first love is fucking, I just love rock. Yeah, I already know, but hip-hop all day, the culture. Make no mistakes about it, you know, but this show brings so much diversity. And this is what I want. I don't want this show to be anything like anything else out there that you guys may be experiencing. I want it to be as authentic and organic as possible. L-Star has always been one of my fucking favorite artists, especially freestyling. You know what I mean? He's just always been dope. But I remember when you did this song and then you went and we made the video situation happen. Mm-hmm. And dog, this song needed a video. This song needed a video. What inspired this song Hip Hop by you?
Oh, so there's a version that first of all, Stretch. Give a shout out to Stretch.
Our Stretch, Weed Stretch,
Our Stretch.
the bar,
Stretch. Flex.
Queen.
Flex, yeah.
Yes.
So
Shout out to Flex.
So
Stretch.
we going to Queens, and Stretch is playing a tape of Nas's version that he got from Large Professor. So I was like, oh, like I like when Nas make tracks like that. But before I hit the album, I was like, man, I fell in love with the beat. So I found some way to get the beat, or I got a Large Professor's version of the beat. So one day he came to the hood. I was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He was like, he went in his van, had on his laptop, made me a copy, and that was it. So
Large Professor gave you that beat?
Yeah. He gave me
God.
That beat is different from Nas's, because Nas got Star Wars, and you hear like it's the similar drum pattern, and it has more sounds, but that is Large Professor's first version of that beat.
How fucking dope is that, dude?
That's like an original, like kind of.
So what inspired the lyrics?
The lyrics was basically it was like I wanted to give a shout out to all the niggas in hip hop that made me, like, you know what I'm saying, see the light as like an MC, like Big Daddy Kane, because I do name 16 niggas or 16 different kind of niggas that, like 16 niggas that inspired me, you know what I'm saying? And the last nigga is me on the second verse. That's what I possess in my flesh, and embezzled all the rhymes full of diamonds and gems. And this is how we manifest, resurrect from death.
Hold on, don't give it away. We about to put them in this.
You shouldn't second guess.
We about to put them in this, man. You know what I mean? We about to motherfucking put them in this show. Yo, dog, this is so crazy. Like, what a way to start the motherfucking new year off, yo. L Star, man. I know the firing squad is just humbled. They're fucking like, this is super dope. We got a lot of hip hop heads that listen to this show, you know what I mean? And, you know, I don't know, niggas might want to try to do a collabo. Give them your Instagram and your media handle where they can reach out to you. Yeah. Twitter, all of that stuff.
Well, it's just L-Star 71380. And you can find me through all of those things, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean?
I want to shout out Zoe. I want to shout out Sharif, the whole Black Horde.
Dying to Live, M.R. War.
And I want to shout out my motherfucking niece, Star. Can't wait to see you in the beginning of the month.
Word up.
You know?
Yeah, I'm going to get my daughter into this music.
She and just in this whole scene, she would just light it up, bro. You know, her vibrant spirit. Yeah, totally. Yeah, Star's moving up from North Carolina. She's going to move up here now. You know, she dominated North Carolina. Now it's time to come up to New York and just be a part of the magic here, man. We fucking need her. Guys, thank you guys so much for choosing us. Go ahead, you can say whatever you want.
Oh, go ahead. I want to shout out to them.
Go ahead, you can say it.
Yo, thank you guys.
That's G Money. That's Mike, the producer.
Yeah, because, yo, I work in film production, so I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be on the other side for once, I'm like, yo, I want to help and add out, like, lighting-wise and stuff, so watch out.
I just want to say to the firing squad family, yeah, dude, L-Star was so nervous when he was like, oh, man, I'm not going to get on the side of the camera. Just chill out. Just talk like we're inside the room smoking one and shit like that. Like, everything's going to be cool. And look, it was super awesome, man. You know what I mean? Like, same vibe. You're so chill like you always are, super high. You know what I mean? Dude, man, this was a pleasure. It was a fucking pleasure. It was an honor to have you here. J. Raff, LeVar's older brother, is the reason he taught us how to get fresh. He taught us how to get. I know for a fact he taught me how to get fresh. He taught niggas how to look decent and fly on a real simple budget for the summer. All you need is some fresh white mid uptowns, a gray sweatpants, kind of let your bitch see what you working with down there with that dick game. Shout out to all my niggas that's girthy. You know how we live. A white tee and a nice shape up. That's all you need. So that's $76 for the motherfucking white on white mid uptowns. That's $10 for the gray sweats. $5 for the white tee. $15 for the shape up or the haircut. My nigga, that's just about that's like almost 100, a little over 100, something like that. You know, like come on, man. J-Rap showed niggas how to stay fresh on a budget. It's a fucking genius, man. I thank you, brother, man. I thank my big brother. He's my big brother too, nigga. He used to bring all those clothes home from tour. Oh my God. L-Star used to keep me fresh on stage, nigga. His brother used to drop the mother load of Carhartt this, Carhartt that. And anybody know the Lost Boys know that was the movement, Carhartt.
You remember D-Lo NYC?
Hold on, fuck that. I remember that. What about when everybody had the two-way pagers and your brother gave us the AOL communicators?
Yo, stop playing.
AOL communicator. Cheeks used to kill me with that. Oh my God, son! I remember when we used to fuck around with this cornball nigga, man. No, we don't even fuck with this nigga no more. You know what I mean? He a real groupie kind of nigga. But one time we was out with him, talk about Rome, nigga. We was out with Rome. He was with his shorty. Nah, Rome's a foul nigga, Al, all the way through. We can't.
We don't gotta do that.
Yeah, that's all good. But we was out with Rome one time and his shorty with Cheeks, and these Nigerian niggas tried to start a fight. Yo, bro, Cheeks was like, yo, what's going on? Rome sprung into action, knocked the nigga out, one-shot deal, Henny the fuck up. But it wasn't Rome that was the issue. It was Rome's bitch with the caterpillar trench on. That bitch was fighting Nigerian men like a nigga, son. Boxing. The rap was like, yo, get Cheeks out of here. Yo, Rome was fighting a motherfucking Golden Gloves. He was dating a Golden Gloves champion. Her name was Sharon, dog. Oh, my God. Most epic times ever, man. Listen, man, you motherfuckers know what it is. I love talking my shit. I love that you motherfuckers love me talking my shit, and you motherfuckers stay listening. I love you guys to death. We really appreciate y'all. I cannot say it more than enough. There's not enough words to express what the fuck I'm trying to express. So what I want to do right now, I want to motherfucking wrap off. I want to wrap up. Yeah, niggas.
Fire in the house!
See y'all next Wednesday. Motherfucking L-Star. Introduce this. What's this joint called?
Yeah.
All right.
That's my video, L-Star Wars.
The one time.
That's all. That's
large
it, man.
folk
It's
look.
me. Support.
meditate
One
on
love,
this one.
2019,
16 niggas ago, I was a young little nigga with the visions of ripping the show. Spitting my flow like a pistol trying to stick up the globe to get this dough. Now I'm grown, my prism lyrically glows. Cause 16 niggas ago, I was a young little vicious living nigga trying to figure my flow. Itching to show you how I feel off the shit that I know. And show the difference of the realest spirits lyrically known. Yo, check it, since 88, this kid's happy ways. He's with cash and change through Big Daddy Kane, G-Rap, Slick Rick, Rakim, that passion came from money making Manhattan. Age of the crack game, the getting money attitude, swagger insane. Just ice grilling niggas in your path all day until the pistol ripping killer nigga snatch your chain and attack your fame. Claiming he gon' splatter your brains in savage rain. Yes, it still can happen today, cause this ain't fear in your mind, it's not trapped in your veins, packed with the pain of the oppression of an African slave who assassinated his master and ran away to where it wasn't hustling and it was basketball. Or these rapping doors, you either act the sports, now I have the sword, with it I will put up the braille, draw the blind the signs of the times, the hood is for sale. Yo, this is the best way to explain my soul. To every real nigga, it's the language known, it's the need to write through, feel the Elohim beam. You're speaking with the genius of these streets disciples, that's what hip-hop's made us, the greatest of educators. Smith and Wesson lessons, KRS to Jada, when the whole world let her hit a Wu-Tang bangers. For the new mob danger, when Nas drops his major, it's outrageous. The ways we can escape with all this paper, that's why I bop and rock this shit. I'm not a hater of this hip-hop. Yeah, started out in the Bronx and now this hip-hop. Worldwide and powerfully armed, so respect hip-hop. My lifestyle, talent, my art, it's real hip-hop. And I'm so proud to be a part of this hip-hop. Yeah, started out in the park and with this hip-hop. I shoot you in your cowardly heart to respect hip-hop. My lifestyle, talent, my art. Yo, you're about to witness the powers of El Star with this hip-hop. That's what I possess in my flesh. And embezzled all the rhymes full of diamonds and gems. And this is how we manifest. Resurrect from death with only one instinct left. You shouldn't second guess the words to say or make Jesus jump off the cross in your chain. Split a thief in the night, right? You're scorching the page. These are the thoughts of the saved. Like an inferno of flames. I'll leave you Mississippi burner like the KKK. Still is fuck the police, sex, hoes, and liquor. Get the best smoke. Live like some West Coast niggas. Though I'm dead broke and dead, I'm ready to go. I grew up on the expo. Now that breath has been blown into my lungs and my chest. Spread love again, bless. Me the most in a pen. Keep your gun in the vest. The devil's trying to overpower your soul. How do you know? I listen to niggas' lyrics for wisdom, so now you know that I flow true. From my nigga Steve O, who showed me the underground. Bobito Stretch and Reggie Noble. Because of that and my brother J. Rasmatics, I practiced this craft till I mastered. Now I'm an addict of the hip-hop. Yeah, started out in the Bronx and now there's hip-hop. Worldwide and powerfully armed, so respect hip-hop. The lifestyle, talent, the art is real hip-hop. And I'm so proud to be a part of this hip-hop. Yeah, started out in the park and with this hip-hop. I shoot you in your cowardly heart to respect hip-hop. My lifestyle, talent, the art. Yo, you have not witnessed the powers of El Star. 16 niggas ago, I was a young little nigga with the visions of ripping the show. Spitting my flow like a pistol trying to stick up the globe to get this dough. Now I'm grown, my prism lyrically glows. Cause 16 niggas ago, I was a young little vicious living nigga trying to figure my flow. It's to show you how I feel off the shit that I know and show the difference of the realest spirits lyrically known. Yo, good look.